to a new week of yoga. I hope you're doing okay after the weekend. I've had a very active and enjoyable weekend. Certainly the fundraising event went really well. It was so wild with Storm Betty. I really didn't think I was going to make it back down from Tinto at the start. It was just so crazy with the gusts of wind. I was on my hands and my knees at one point. So thanks for all your donations. I'll post up some pictures later on, but I'm so grateful. I've raised over £500 and that's all down to all the support from you guys and everyone else, and such a worthwhile cause. And then I had some time with my dad, which was lovely, spending time with family and then a friend yesterday too. So I hope you've had a nourishing weekend with outdoors time and restful time too. Okay, let's get started lying down in Shavasana and focusing on our abdominal breathing. Maybe you've got a cushion under your head. Legs out straight, or maybe with the legs bent if your back is achy. And close your eyes. You can place your hands on your tummy. Start to notice the rhythm of your breath flowing in and out of your body. Feel the air as it moves through your nose, cooling and calming. And then the warmth of your breath as you breathe out. Notice any smell in the air. Maybe a candle. Feel your body resting. Feel the muscles. Notice any changes in the body. I've certainly got a lot of DOMs, muscle soreness in the thighs since the weekend. So notice where you can feel changes. Visualizing the breath moving to tense areas, or areas in need of nourishing healing. If you find your mind is distracted, things going on in your head, plans for the day, fears or worries, try not to force them away, but have a compassionate tone when you return back to your breath. And think of an intention, maybe a way of turning around a negative thought pattern. Repeating it over 3 times in your head. Bend your legs, feet together, arms out to the side, and start to loosen off the hips and the back with our leg rolls, side to side. Breathing out, lower the knees to one side, breathe in back into the middle. Exhale, lowering, inhale, realigning. Keeping the shoulders and your arms flat on the floor. And then back into the middle, straighten out the right leg, bring the left knee in towards the chest. Hold the knee in close. You might have your hands round the back of your thigh, circling your foot in both directions. And then changing legs. Circling your foot both ways, loosening off your ankles. Lowering the leg back down. Bring both knees in towards the chest. Making a little circle round. It could be quite a small circle. Or a larger circle round with your knees. And the other way. Bring your knees in towards the chest. If you can, rock yourself up to sitting. If not, roll onto your side. Okay. Breathe in, leaning forward, breathe out, draw the chin towards the chest. Rolling back and forwards, breathing in, breathing out. Use the Ujjayi breath as your focus. Sitting up, inhale, exhale, bend to the side. Breathing in, breathing out. When you start moving, you notice any changes in the body, even the shoulders, the arms might feel heavy. Side bends, awakening your back. One more down to the left side. Then lower the arms down, bring the hands behind you, lean back into your hands. Maybe take your head back. Bringing the head forward, hands in front. Stepping into downward facing dog, feeling that initial stretch in the whole back of your body. Swaying the hips side to side. Lowering down onto your knees. Bring the left leg out behind you. Place your foot between your hands. Lifting up the arms. Inhale. Exhale. Bring the arms out to the side. Forward. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Lowering the arms down. And if you can, bring your right hand to the right foot in Swan Pose. You can use a belt around your foot if it's too much. I'll show you from the side here. Or even bringing the leg up and resting on a bolster or against the wall. A nice stretch in the quad. Lowering down, bring now your right hand to the inside of your left foot and twist. You can move into the extended variation. Sometimes your body just doesn't feel like doing the extended variation, so if you're doing this in the evening, a nice relaxing yoga practice, then do things a little bit more gently. Lowering the arm down. Draw the navel in towards the spine as you move into plank pose. Then lower down into chaturanga, so go onto the knees first. And then lift up into Sphinx to begin with. hands under the shoulders. Draw the navel in towards the spine as you lift up into downward facing dog. Trying to push your shoulders away from your hands. Now lower onto your knees first if you need to, or raise the right leg up behind you. Bring your foot between your hands. Lifting up, inhale. Feel the stretch in the thigh, the hip flexor. Breathe in, breathe in out. One more time. Bringing the left hand to the left foot. Making any adjustments, maybe having a blanket under your knee. With the exhale, you can come deeper into the posture by leaning forward. And release, bringing your hand to the inside of your foot and twist. Exhale, lower down the right arm. Use your pelvic floor as you lift the foot back into plank. Breathing out, slowly lowering down. Breathing in, lift up into cobra. You might stay in Sphinx, that's okay. Breathing in, bring your head to the floor. Breathe out, taking a moment in child's pose. Knees wide apart, arms out in front. And repeat your intention 3 times. Forward and either step the feet forward or jump into Uttanasana. Lower your head down. Breathing in as you lift up into Tadasana. Okay, let's take a block over to the wall. You have a block for half moon pose. So this is your balance. So we'll have the block up on its end and your foot just behind the block. Hand on the block below your shoulder and then start to raise the leg up out to the side. So you're aiming to get more of the lower body, the butt touching the wall, to open up the hips. So be slow and cautious here. You might be a wee bit more here. But using the exhale to move further into the posture, opening up the hip. Not locking out this other leg. When you come out the posture, lower down the legs slowly. Bring your gaze to the floor. A moment in Uttanasana. Slowly uncurl the back, coming up. And change onto the other side. Which will probably feel quite different. You can gaze up to your hand or down to the floor. Again, resting the arm on the wall. Trying to open up the chest and the shoulder. Breathing in, lifting up. Back to the front of your mat. Breathe in. Breathing out. Gently bend back. Reach up, inhale. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, extend the back. Exhale, lowering down. Breathe in, take the left leg behind you and lunge. Lifting up the arms. Lowering down. We're going to move into Pigeon Pose. So this is good if you've got tension in the glutes or sciatica. So I'm walking this foot across to the other side and then slightly heel in towards the pelvic area. The closer you are to having this lower leg parallel to the front of your mat, the deeper, more intense your stretch. And then start to lower down. So any knee pain, do reverse pigeon. So reverse pigeon, you're lying on your back with the foot across the other thigh. Let me show you Pigeon Pose again. The leg extended straight out behind you. And you can lower down your forehead to the floor. You might even have a folded over blanket to help support you on this side. Feel the tensions easing off. You come out of the posture slowly, lift up, draw the navel in towards the spine, moving into plank pose. This can be on your knees or your forearms. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, lift up into your back bend. So slowly lead with the chest. Often I see people really quickly lifting up. You want to carefully lift up and see that your back is okay. Let the shoulders drop down. Breathing in. Breathing out. Downward facing dog. Three-legged dog. You can do this on your knees. Raise the left leg out behind you, bend the leg, then open up, rotate the hip and look over your right shoulder. Or for a downward facing dog, raise the leg up, slowly open up the hip, rotating, looking underneath the right arm. Bring the foot forward between your hands, taking it in steps. Raise the arms up, breathing in, lifting up, moving into warrior one. You might bring your gaze to look up to your hands. Use your pelvic floor if you're bending back. Down, step into Tadasana. And a breath in and out. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, extend the back. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, taking your right leg behind you into lunge. Lifting up the arms. Breathe in, breathing out. into our pigeon pose, walking the foot across to the other side. You might feel it's quite different on this side. Remember, you can have a cushion or a bolster supporting you. Looking round at your foot, try and line up the foot with the rest of the leg. Lowering down. Just a place that's comfortable for you. Listen to your breath. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Draw the navel in towards the spine as you move into plank pose. And then exhale, strengthening the arms and the core. Lower down, slowly inhale, rising up. Breathe in, bring your head to the floor. Breathing out. You might want to have a moment in child's pose. And then we do our three-legged dog. Raising the leg out behind you, slowly open up the hip. So a few hip openers here in your practice. Lowering the leg down, bring your foot forward. Inhale. Exhale, lift up. Warrior one. Line the knee with the ankle. The hips are facing the front. Bring the arms down, step into Tadasana. Breathe in. Breathing out. Reach up, inhale. Exhale, forward bend. Breathe in. Breathing out. Take both legs behind you onto your knees. Knees together. Sway your hips side to side. Breathe in one way. Breathing out the other way. If you choose, you can rest in Shavasana or in Child's Pose if it's comfortable for you. So finding a comfortable way to relax in the next few moments. So putting your socks maybe on again, dimming the lights, lying out in Shavasana or Child's Pose. Sinking down into the surface. As you close your eyes, allowing your body to settle, to make new connections with the brain from your practice. Notice where you can feel the breath, the movements in your body. Allowing the breath to slow down naturally without force or effort. thoughts start to filter into your mind that aren't so helpful, not so much in the present moment. And simply noticing your mind has drifted is being mindful. You can bring your way back to the present. Feel the changes in your breath. The muscles getting heavier and more relaxed. Breathing in, notice the pause. Breathing out, your lengthening exhale. The longer, lingering pause before your next breath in. Your breath nourishing your body, moment by moment. Feeling comfortable and relaxed. Your mind feeling calm, more present and aware. Notice the stillness all around. Become aware of your body again, lying on the floor. Starting to bring your awareness back to the room that you're lying in. Repeat your intention over 3 times. And then as you open your eyes, start to stretch out. Rolling over onto your right side. Slowly, slowly sitting back up. Sitting for a moment with your calm, relaxed breath. All is well. All is well. Bringing your hands together. Namaste. Thank you for joining me for this session, and I hope you're feeling the benefits of the hip opening work. Always just take it at your own level, so if something doesn't feel good or you want to ask more after the session, please just drop me a note, even a private message, just to explore some other options if some things aren't working for you now. Okay, have a good day, and I'll be back tomorrow morning at 7 AM. Bye, till then.